everyone, good morning. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025 at 09:39. And today we have our day one outlook. Today we have an enhanced risk here that encompasses part of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. We have a slight risk that encompasses Louisiana, Mississippi, a little bit of Florida, Alabama, and a little bit of Georgia. And we have a marginal risk that expands from Texas through Louisiana, through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and into Florida. So we kind of have a busy day of severe weather today. This is probably going to be a little bit of one of those longer videos here. So for the enhanced risk, we have Montgomery, Hattiesburg, Prattville, Selma, and Laurel under a enhanced risk. We have New Orleans, Birmingham, Baton Rouge, Mobile, and Columbus under a slight risk, and Atlanta, Beaumont, Sandy Springs, Macon, and Roswell under a marginal. So, those are some of the cities that are impacted by each risk. Let's go ahead and take a deep dive and see what we've got going on here today. Oh no. We have a 10% hatch tornado risk for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. That's never good. We do have a 5% for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, and a little bit of Georgia there. So please be mindful of that. And we have a 2% expanding from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and a little bit of Florida. So going to be a pretty busy day tornado-wise as well. So we do have the significant severe for Montgomery, Hattiesburg, Prattville, Selma, and Laurel, as those cities are also under the 15%. The 10%, New Orleans, Birmingham, Baton Rouge, Mobile, and Columbus are under the 5%, and Atlanta, Beaumont, Sandy Springs, Macon, and Roswell under a 2%. So I definitely would say over here in the 10% hatcher, you might even see an EF2 tornado, maybe even EF3. So please be mindful of what's going on out here with the tornado risk today. 5% you could see an EF1 definitely, but an EF2 could be possible, so please be mindful. And 5% you could see an EF0, but an EF1 cannot be ruled out, so please be mindful of any tornado that does develop today in that area. Moving on to the wind risk here, we've got a 30% wind risk for a little part of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. We do have this 15% for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, and into Georgia. We do have this 5% here for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. So some of those cities that are impacted by the risks: Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Bogalusa, or Bogalusa, I guess is how I'm supposed to say that. You're under the 30%. In New Orleans, Birmingham, Baton Rouge, Montgomery, and Mobile have a 15%. And Atlanta, Beaumont, Sandy Springs, Macon, and Roswell having a 5%. So I definitely would say for the 30%, you might see damaging wind gusts of 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible. Maybe even 85 if the damaging winds do become strong enough. 15% you might see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible, so please be mindful for that. And 5% you could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, so please be mindful of any storm that does develop that they could have that potential. Going to today's hail risk, we don't have a huge hail risk. We only have a 5% here for Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama here. So that's the only area with the 5% hail risk. So we got Hattiesburg, Selma, Laurel, Hammond, and Bogalusa under the 5%. So, anyway, I predict for this hail, maybe 1 to 2 inch hail could be possible, but you never know. Maybe an isolated 3 inch hail could not be ruled out. So, please be mindful of today's hail risk, but the tornado and damaging wind risks are the higher risks today, actually. Our summary for today does say, severe storms will be possible this afternoon through late tonight from the lower Mississippi Valley into in western Georgia. Primary severe hazards include the... Oh, it reset on me. That wasn't me. Have to read that again. So severe storms will be possible this afternoon through late tonight from the lower Mississippi Valley into western Georgia. Primary severe hazards include the risk for a few tornadoes and scattered damaging wind gusts. So I do really hope that you have enjoyed. Again, stay weather aware and stay safe. So there's today's hail risk, today's wind risk, today's tornado risk, and our day one outlook. So I do really hope you have enjoyed. I hope you stay weather aware and stay safe. And if any more updates come in, I will update you on the next day one outlook. But for now, this is going to be it. I hope you stay weather aware and stay safe. And that is going to be it. Enjoy your day, everybody.